Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. How you doing? Hey to all of my subscribers, closet seekers, ladies in blue, and people that's there that won't say anything but just be watching. It's all right, people. You ain't got to say nothing. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. And you can also follow me on Facebook at what? At Geneva's Closet. And if you want to email me, people, you can do that. You can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Let's talk about the news. Now, first of all, some of y'all, I'm pretty sure some of y'all done already seen this because I've been getting messages and stuff like, Geneva, did you hear about Malia Davis? I sure did. That's why I said you need to follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet because I've been posting it even though I didn't come on here. The reason why I didn't come on here the day that Malia Davis' stepdad, what is his name? Darion Vince was arrested was because I was trying to wait for other things to happen. Because like I said on the last video, they keep spoon feeding us little bit of applesauce, baby applesauce, Gerber amount of information. So I figured that if I just wait a few days, something else would come out with that. And it did. Because I had some questions that people were asking me. Had they said anything about the last person, the last time Malia Davis had been seen? And I was like, you know what? They sure haven't mentioned anything about someone else being the last person that's seen Malia Davis besides her stepfather. But anyway, so this article came out today. And it says protesters mob Malia Davis' mother, and what is her name? Brittany Bowens, at the court hearing for stepfather, which was today. It says a court date for the stepfather of the 4-year-old Malia Davis turned into a volatile scene on Monday, which is today, as protesters chase the missing girl's mother out of the courthouse and down the streets. They literally chased her, alleging that she was just as complicit in her daughter's possible death. At least a dozen people, some bearing signs and T-shirts declaring justice for Malia, had arrived for an initial court appearance for Darion Vince, the stepfather accused of tampering with a human corpse in Malia's disappearance. His court date was reset. So his court date was reset for his arraignment today. But the protesters and reporters swarmed mother Brittany Bowens when she walked out of court with community activist Quanell X, if I'm saying that right. Bowens stood back as Quanell X spoke, shaking as tears rolled down her cheeks. The main thing right now that all of us want to know is, what did he do with Malia? Absolutely, that's what we want to know. The protesters rang out with questions, making it difficult for Quanell X to speak. Why isn't she locked up? One yelled, talking about Brittany Bowens. Quanell X and Bowens walked down the hallway of the courthouse as protesters followed, chanting justice for Malia. Several people in the mob yelled as they followed the mother down the street. She broke down crying when one handed her a poster and gave her a hug. Bowens told the media through Quanell X on Friday that she was aware her fiance might have physically and sexually abused the little girl in the past, but had never reported it to police. Then yeah, she just as much as responsible. Really, bitch, and then you gonna leave the child with the abuser and molester while you go to Massachusetts to be there for your father, your damn sick father, which is not a problem, but why couldn't you have took your children with you, knowing that you felt like he was molesting? I mean, this woman all over the place. And let the record show, like I said in my last video, she had the audacity, the nerve, the pure ugh, to take herself on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, and do this whole 4-page post rant. Not about Malia Davis being missing. Oh, no. That's what y'all thought. She didn't do no 5-page rant on social media about her daughter being missing. The rant was about us, the media, the blogs, the police, going too hard on Darion because he didn't do nothing but just love her little old Malia. He loved the children, she said. She said, as a matter of fact, while y'all sitting up here focused up on these pictures that they showing you on social media, why want you to look at these pictures of Darian and Malia and Chuck E. Cheese. These are the photos that you need to be focused on. Never mind a 4-5-page rant about her daughter being missing. Where is my daughter? The rant was, oh my God, the police are showing you the little bump on his head, but they failed to show you all the scratches all over his body. So you do all of that just for a few days later for you to tell us that y'all had an argument. You had said that y'all wasn't getting married. You called him gay. That pissed him off. You knew he was mad. He was an abuser. Now, when she said abuser, I thought she was talking about her. Because I don't know if she specified the first time, but now all of a sudden, he done physically abused Malia and sexually. Whatever, girl. Girl, bye. Malia Davis was reported missing on May 4th when Vince told police that while checking on a possible flat tire near Bush International Airport, 3 men, they put 3 men, but 3 Hispanic men, he said, we got to say this correctly, knocked him out cold, and he was in and out of consciousness for nearly 24 hours. 24? Anyway, and that his stepdaughter had been abducted. This 26 was arrested at a relative's home after nearly a week of ignoring calls from police. Houston Police Department officials have not publicly said whether they believe the child is still alive. Y'all know that you don't believe the child is still alive. Didn't you say you found some blood in the house? I could have sworn they said they found some of Malia's blood in the apartment. A body has not been found, and Texas Equa search crews have spent days combing near Vince's apartment. Yeah, I could have sworn they said something about they found some blood in the place. But anyway, I just read from, where did I just read from? Chron.com, CHRON.com. Now I'm reading from click-to-Houston.com. It says Malia Davis case surveillance photo shows last time she was seen. A photo obtained Monday, so this is all happening today, people. A photo obtained Monday shows the last time Malia Davis was seen before the 4-year-old girl was reported missing more than a week ago. According to a police source, the photo shows Malia and her stepfather, Darian Vince, walking into the family's apartment together just before 8 a.m. on April 30th. But she came up missing on May 2nd, right? I think May 2nd or 3rd or something like that. I think that was on a Friday. But y'all saying May 30th is the last time Malia Davis was seen. So that means that you're telling us that what the mama, she had been left. The mama was already gone for a few days before the disappearance of her daughter. Is that what they're trying to say? Let me finish reading to see, do they say that? Walking into the apartment, just later that day, Vince is seen on surveillance video recorded by a neighbor walking through the apartment complex alone. So there's a possibility that Malia could have already killed her, because ain't no point of saying that she just disappeared. That little girl didn't just disappear. Darian know where that girl is at, whether he sold her or killed her. He know what happened to her. So Malia's mother flew out of state on that day to attend a funeral. Oh, so she left on the 30th. And that's when the last time Malia was seen. Dang, the mama left and you killed her on the same day? Something just popped in my mind, you know, just because of this whole thing with Malia, with Brittany Bowens and how she keep coming out with a little bit of information and how she handled this whole situation. Did she have something to do with it? Like, was this something that they talked about and planned? And that's why she got up and left, because she said, I'm going to leave and then you do your thug dizzle? Or did she not know, but she knew he was crazy and she just left her child in the care of her crazy man? And then she left and then found out he killed her. Vince told police that he was on his way. We already heard that. Police shows Vince leaving the family's apartment. Another surveillance photo provided by a police source shows Vince leaving the family's apartment at 6:47 p.m. on May 3rd, about the time Vince said he left for the airport. Malia is not seen in the photo. So at the time that you left, you didn't even leave with Malia, but her younger brother was there. Oh, snap. The details coming. The details is coming. So they're saying that Malia was seen on the apartment complex camera on April 30th in the morning with the daddy, but then he comes back in the apartment building and Malia isn't there. And they actually do see him on surveillance on May 3rd at 6:47 at the time that he said he was going to go pick up Brittany from the airport. But Malia wasn't there, but the 1-year-old was. Ain't that some? The police source said investigators believe this is seen carrying a bottle of bleach in the photo. Another surveillance photo that was taken about 1:40 p.m. on May 3rd showed Vince leaving the apartment alone and carrying a laundry basket with a black trash bag inside. Investigators said a search of the family's apartment turned up blood which matched Malia's DNA that was taken from her toothbrush. Vince was arrested on Saturday and charged with tampering with evidence. He is being held in jail on $1 million bond. And the search for Malia continues. It continues. Let me see. I'm so disappointed that I couldn't get this up on my laptop so I can really show y'all these pictures. But this is the picture from May 3rd at 6:47 when Vince is seen with the 1-year-old leaving to so-called go to the airport, but not Malia. Y'all see it? There he go. And there go the 1-year-old, but there's no Malia. And then here go they when they said the last time Malia was seen on surveillance, when they had left that morning from the apartment building, but when he came back, Malia wasn't there. Here go that photo. There he go with little bitty baby Malia in the background. No, I'm almost done. You see with little Malia in the background. And is there another photo? And I already showed you this photo with the last video that I did with him walking with the laundry basket with the black garbage bag on top. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a sad story because it's a really cute little girl and her mother really did her an injustice for just not being there for her. That's why I said us adults need to be the voice for these parents, for these kids. And I said day one when I did this video, I had said that it was something in me that felt like that Malia was killed because she can talk. Because she's 4 years old and she can speak. And the 1-year-old was not killed because I'm still not even sure it's the 1-year-old his or it's the 1-year-old his stepson too. Because I thought it was his stepchild too. But, and the 1-year-old was not killed because the 1-year-old isn't going to say too much. Not that 1-year-olds can't talk, but they ain't giving details and giving information like a 4-year-old. Because why is the 1-year-old still alive? I bet you if that 1-year-old was able to verbalize everything that took place, I bet you that 1-year-old would be dead too. But he wasn't concerned about the baby. He was concerned about the 4-year-old. Whether he beat her, molested her. Did y'all see them pictures of Malia in the hospital? Don't you remember when I told y'all the last video I said that they said that Malia had some brain injury and that DCFS had came and took her out the home for 6 months and put her with some family, but then brought her back to the house February of this year, and DCFS was supposed to come in and out every month to check on Malia, but ain't no word if they was doing their job, but we already know that they wasn't doing their job. And the mother said that Malia had fell, basically, and bumped her head, and she did that to her head. But Malia had to have surgery because of that. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find that picture. Did y'all see the picture of the baby? Oh my goodness. It showed her in the hospital, and she's bad. I mean, she looks badly bruised and whatever, but the smile on the baby's face will break your heart because she's laying there, but she has a smile on her face. Where's the picture at? I think the picture is in that phone. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Because when I seen them pictures, I was like, that is so sad. She's just a baby, and she in the hospital looking bruised and battered, but she's sitting there with a smile on her face. Let me see. Malia Davis. Hospital pics. Let me see if I can find at least one picture. Can I at least find one? Because I think this is where I found it, seen it at. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I know it's in that phone. Leah Davis in the hospital. Let me see if I can find that one. Or if not, then I'm going to try Malia Davis head injury and see can I find it on that one. Because I don't even think I found it in Google. I think I found it on Instagram. Let me look on Instagram right quick. And then if I can't find it, then I'm going to end this search because I don't want to take too much time looking for this picture. But I think I did find it on Instagram. So what do you all think about the story? Please, again, please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. It's just sad. It's just sad. And I see why people are pissed off at the mother because the way that she handled this whole thing from day one, she should have been talking about her daughter. From day one, she should have been concerned about her daughter. She should have did less talking about old boy, especially since you don't even know what really happened. Just because you laying in the bed and keying and kissing and having bed sex talk. I mean, everyone is suspect, especially when it comes to your children. Everyone should be suspect. Like I said before, the uncles, the boyfriends, the husbands, the aunts, the babysitters, the teachers, the dentists. Everyone should be suspect. There's no way that your child should come up dead, hurting, missing, and you shouldn't be questioning everybody. Everybody should be guilty until proven innocent. That's how I feel about the situation. Guilty until proven innocent. No, I can't even find a picture. I really can't even find it. That's a shame. Next time I talk about this story, I will have the picture if you all haven't already seen it. But yeah, people, tell me how you feel about the story with Malia Davis and her father, and what do you think about the mom? Do you think that we're going too hard on her? She probably didn't know. People make mistakes. Mothers make mistakes. Things happen. We are going too hard on her, and we just need to fall back a little bit. Or do you think she deserved to be, for people to chase her in the hallways and say justice for Malia Davis, because she didn't do her justice for Malia as her mother? Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. Leave me all your wonderful, because like I said, you all be having genius things to say. Sometimes things that I haven't even thought of, you all think of. But if you want to email me, I'm still looking for the picture while I'm talking to y'all. Still. But in the midst, I'm just seeing so many adorable pictures of this little girl because she was just so adorable. Do y'all think that they're going to find her body? What do you think that he did? Do you think that he raped her and killed her? Or do you think he just killed her? Do you think he sold her? Because that whole 3 Hispanic men story, we are definitely not going for that. 500%. So we can just take that out and take that and put that to the side. So I ain't going to hit nothing about that. But what do y'all think happened? Oh, man, I know what I was going to tell y'all. I'm happy y'all seen this picture. Don't y'all remember the picture that and after I say this, I'm done. Don't you remember the original picture of Darion Davis that they showed us where he had the cuts and stuff on his head? Because he said they hit him on his head and he was just unconscious for a straight 24 hours from 6 p.m. that Friday to 6 p.m. that Saturday. And then when he got arrested, it was another picture of him. Can you tell me how come people was not going when they seen this picture? They was like, where the bruise at on his head? Where's the bruise? Where's the bump and the battered bruise on his head? And I was like, where is it? You got a point there. You definitely got a point. I'm finna screenshot this, go to the photos, blow it up, and say, people, do you see a sky? Do you see any type of sky or anything that shows that he was knocked unconscious? You see the deep wound? Y'all see that deep wound on? It's so deep. What was Brittany talking about then? Talking about all the bruises is all on his body, just all on him is over there. What was she talking about? Because based on that picture, okay, now what the original picture at with him and that thing on his head? Let me find that picture. Where's that picture with the thing? Oh, here we go. Here we go. And then this one with the thing on his head. Matter of fact, I'm finna screenshot this since I can't use my laptop, darn you laptop, and blow it up. So then we can just get a little bit more detail with this so-called bruise on his head that we don't that we no longer see. Nigga, what is that? It's just a tad bit of dried up blood? A tad bit of dried up blood. So he went from that, where he was hit so hard he was knocked unconscious for 24 hours, to this in a week. Ain't nothing but Jesus. Won't he do it? You know, Jesus will have you. You knocked unconscious with a huge thing in your head 1 week. A week later, Jesus done took it all away. Won't he do it? Anyway, people, tell me what you think about this video. Once again, like, share, subscribe to Geneva's Closet. If you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. Follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. Question: why didn't the dad ever get custody of her? Who said that? Bryant? That's a good question before I left. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? How y'all do? How y'all throw stuff out there that I hadn't thought of? Why wasn't he taking care of his own child? Because he thought everything was okay. The child was in the care of the mother. So I didn't even realize Ben was sitting right there. The child, Malia, was in the care of the mother. He thought Malia was okay. Was he visiting his daughter on a regular basis? You know, because these five, just come out the woodworks and you got something to say. I just want to know where my baby at. I ain't blaming nobody. But all I want to know is from Darion, where my child at? And then you end up finding out this nigga ain't even seen his child in months. Ain't came by to see her, ain't visited, ain't gave Brittany $5 for her. So that's a good question. Was he involved in Malia's life? Or did he just come out the woodworks because she came up missing, so he needed to come out and speak his thing and say, I want, where my child? Or was he there and he has been in her life? And he's very upset that his child is missing. And he thought that he was just leaving his daughter in the care of the mother. But then again, something is off about that. Because when Malia had that head injury, when she was snatched out the home by DCFS, a real parent would have been like, I'm finna get my child. And when they said, I'm gonna replace the child back, the real parent would have been like, I don't know. Because you would have already had some suspect feelings. Already know that your baby mama is a tad bit off. Her decisions ain't always together. So I'm gonna keep my child for myself. But the fact that they said that Malia was sent with family, and they did not say with her father, they said family. I guess that speaks volumes, unless we hear something else. Unless they spoon Gerber feed us a little bit more information about the daddy. I think that was a very good question that you just asked. And I think now that I done went down a little bit for myself to get a little clarification on your question for myself, I think that speaks volumes that when she was taken out the home, she was not given to her father. She was given to family. And then she was replaced right back in the home. And the father didn't. Why didn't Brittany leave Malia with the daddy? Why she leave Malia with Darion? And you know Darion was an abuser and a molester. Maybe Malia's father needs to bring himself on up out and chug-a-lug a little bit more information. And not the crying and the tears, but chug-a-lug us a little bit more information on how involved he was in Malia's life. Because if you wasn't involved, then this is partially your fault too. Because you should have been involved. You should have got your daughter when she had that head injury. You should have got her when you knew she was finna go have surgery to make sure after her surgery and stuff, she was with her daddy, someone who loved her. You know what I mean? I don't even know. Ben, can you please? It's just all up in my video. I know, Brian, isn't that true? Everyone wants to show up when, what she say? Show up when the cameras come out. Exactly, but where was you at before the cameras? Ben, please, sit, please. What did Nolan say? I had a bad feeling about this from the absolute beginning. We as women need to be more selective about who we allow in our children's life. We do. We absolutely do. Absolutely. I totally agree. I don't even know what else to say. It's a sad situation. People, just let me know how you feel about this. And I'm about to go. I'm about to leave. I just did my 2 videos. I need to come on here and talk about this because people felt like I didn't know. But I knew. I was just waiting for some more information to come out. And let me see, while I'm on here talking to y'all, before I get off, because you know how the news is, every 5 minutes they've been done came out with some more information. Let me see, while I've been on here talking to y'all, did they come out and say anything else? Somebody beat up Brittany Bowen. She got beat up at the courthouse. Somebody done punched her. Let me see, the stepfather missed arrested. The mama Leah's mama. Justice the mama of the courthouse. Taking $1 million custody. Was abducted. Nope, that's about it, people. If I hear anything else, I'll be back to let you know more about this news. It's a shame. Tell me what you think. You all have a fabulous day, people.